Hey everyone, Shebby here, and welcome back to our next episode of the NXT UK Universe Mode. Same old stories tonight. We're going to have a tag team match. We're going to have a women's triple threat, and of course we're going to showcase two more big names from our main event picture. And here is our opening match of the evening. We will see the European Union Marcel Barthal, have I got that right? And Fabian Eichner taking on the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. And here we go then, our first tag team in this match this evening. It is the team of Sheamus and Cesaro. They are the Bar. So, of course, we already know that Mustache Mountain and the Grizzled Young Vets have qualified for the next round of this NXT UK Tag Team Championship Tournament. And we're going to put one more team in there this evening. To be honest, the European Union looked like a very interesting, very cool tag team that I'm very interested in seeing more of. However, I do feel like Cesaro and Sheamus may be the favourites in this match. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. And here then are the European Union, the team of Fabian Eichner there on the left and Marcel Barthal. I'm gonna butcher these names, I know I am. Marcel Barthal. Marcel Barthal, yeah. Marcel Barthal. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but either way. Of course, known as Axel Dieter Jr., of course, German wrestler, and used to be part of Ring Camp as well. Yeah, because I was going to do that as a stable, weren't I? Barthal, Walter, and Wolf was my plan originally. Either way, we are good to go in a very interesting match containing 4 different nationalities. Of course, Cesaro being Swiss. Eichner, I believe, is Italian. Well, it's back of his trunk's Italian flag anyway, isn't it? Sheamus being Irish. And Marcel Barthal being German. It's an interesting name, that, though. It's more of a French name than a German, isn't it? Or is it just me? I may be wrong, but it's definitely born in Germany. But yeah, I don't know why he's gone for that name. It sounds more... I don't know. If you said Marcel Barthal to me, I would have said it sounds more French than German, but there you go, either way. Doesn't really matter, I don't know why I'm just taking the mick at this guy's name, to be honest with you. Doesn't make much sense, does it really? Right, nice neck breaker there by Barthal on Sheamus, and Cesaro in control of Fabian Eichner. Fabian Eichner, was he part of the Cruiserweight Classic, wasn't he, the original one? I'm sure that was the first time that he'd really participated in WWE. So yeah, I feel like this one we would expect the Bar to come out on top of this match. And of course, remember the previous episode, remember Cesaro did assault Dave Mastiff for whatever reason. We don't know, to be honest with you, in the main event. No idea why, to be honest with you, but that's an interesting little subplot we're going to have to think about moving forward. Pin here by Eichner on Cesaro. Now for a 1 count. Cesaro flattening Barthal in the corner as... Eichner in the corner. As Barthal in control of Sheamus on the outside. I like the idea of Barthal actually getting some singles matches. Well, I think he's looks like quite an accomplished wrestler. How heavy is he? Spoilers. Oh, he's heavy. Oh, he's 210 pounds, so not quite the 205 mark, but I definitely think we can see some good stuff from him. Again, yeah, my original plan was to go for that's the tricky one because it's different incarnations, isn't it? But of course, Axel Dieter Jr. With Walter and Alexander Wolf was my original plan, but of course, Wolf is part of Sanity with Killian Dane, so that works, and Barthal being part of this tag team here with Fabian Eichner works well. There's just so many different ways we could have gone with this roster, but I feel like we got the best out of everyone, hopefully. Interesting matches from the two individual matches breaking out, almost, isn't it? Two individual singles matches breaking out. Eichner's in control, though, of Cesaro, middle of the ring. Nice power slam of Sheamus. Oh, Cesaro just popped straight back up to his feet like nothing had happened, and Barthal with the elbows in the gut of Sheamus on the outside. Into a flatliner as Eichner just clotheslines Cesaro, and so far I've been wrong on both these tag team matches, so I could be wrong here again. I mean, I was wrong. I thought the Gallus would beat Mustache Mountain. I was wrong. I thought that Ring Camp would beat the Grizzled Young Vets, and I was wrong. Barthal now stalking Sheamus as Eichner takes down Cesaro. Oh, nice. Half Nelson into the submission. Eichner protects the submission as well. Very, very well taken Cesaro down. Is Sheamus going to tap? No, Sheamus able to break free. Eichner now brings Cesaro back up to his feet. Stares him down rather than actually doing any damage, which is always fun. Barthal's got a pin. He's his feet on the ropes and... Oh my god, it's a 2 count. I really thought it was going to be a 3 count then. Cesaro dumps the outside, and oh, Eichner over the top takes him down. And now it's Sheamus with the submission locked on Barthal, and Eichner comes in, and yeah, that was a bit of a weird one, that wasn't it? It's almost like he just booted his own teammate in the head there to fix that. Cesaro now bringing Eichner back up. There's the arm breaker. And a Saito suplex on Cesaro. Barthal stiff left hand, but now Sheamus takes him down and locks him into a Boston Crab, but behind his back. I thought Eichner was going to go for something special there. So Eichner is going to go for something nice. Powerbomb, sit out as well. Sheamus with the air raid slam on Barthal and breaks up the pin straight away. It's a very interesting part of the match now. Everyone's starting to hit some very high impact maneuvers. You feel like the ending could come at any moment, and Eichner now... Oh, nice. Nice slam there on Sheamus. Eichner showed incredible strength. Eichner just raining down the right right in the face of Sheamus. As Cesaro the half and half suplex up behind Barthal, and Sheamus takes out Eichner as well into the pin, and Sheamus has got it. The Bar are moving on to the NXT UK Tag Team Championship match. Interesting match, and I finally got one correct. I thought the Bar was going to win, they did. However, I must say the European Union looked incredibly strong here this evening, and I dare say they could have a very good opportunity at walking away tag team champions at some point in this universe mode. Eichner's, that was amazing by Eichner. Eichner had a really good match actually. That dive to the outside, the spinning powerbomb, he looked incredibly strong. But the Bar come out on top. And they'll be joining Mustache Mountain and the Grizzled Young Vets to fight it out for the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. And here's our second match of the evening, a Women's Championship qualifying match as well. We have got Becky Lynch, Viper, and Lana. Let me know what you think of this Viper core. I originally thought it was fantastic, and now I'm not too sure. I'm a bit confused in my own head at the moment. And first of all, then, we have got the man herself, Becky Lynch. Someone who I think is an absolute linchpin, pun intended, of this NXT UK Women's division. And it'll be very interesting if she can become the first NXT UK Women's Champion. And next up then, we have got Viper. Like I said, I don't know, I was convinced when I downloaded this call it was absolutely fantastic. But then when I started looking at it a bit more in a match of this, it does look like a very generic face. But let me know what you think in the comments. It is the best Viper on the community creation, so it is really our only option. But let me know what you think of this Viper, and if we should maybe archive her for a while and use the rest of our female roster while we get a better one, or whether you think this is good enough to use. And third and finally in this match, we have got Lana. Somebody who is going to very much be the underdog in this match, I feel like, and probably in the women's division altogether. But you never know. Stranger things have been going on in this universe mode so far. So why could Lana not become our first NXT UK Women's Champion? I know exactly what you lot are saying out there as well. And we are underway. We already know we have got Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox in that Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Women's Championship. Which one of these three ladies will join that group? And of course we will add a fourth and final person to that match in our next episode, when we will see Paige, Nikki Cross and Alpha Female collide as well. I must admit I'm rooting for Becky. I feel like Becky would be the best option for us. She would be the most legit first women's champion in this universe mode, I feel. But like I say, weird things can happen in this universe mode. Lana just taking a second to back away and allowing Viper and Becky to the damage themselves. Pretty clever by Lana, really. Just picking the opportune moment and then going for it. But actually gone too early. I don't know, she's getting some good chops off here on Viper, but Viper just used her strength just to throw Lana straight over the top. Becky's back in now again. Becky with the uppercut on Lana, but now Viper catches her. Up she goes into a pump handle backbreaker. There's the pin, but Becky able to kick out. Becky taking down Viper with the running forearm. Lana now brings Viper back up, looking maybe for a bulldog, but Becky didn't get any opportunity. I think Becky's realised that she needs to go all out here. And Lana needs to probably pay a bit more attention. She was arguing with the referee there rather than actually keeping attention on her opponent. And that really cost her out there. But then again, she's back up at her feet now. Clotheslines Viper, knocking her down. Now Lana in control of Becky, takes her into the corner. Just rubbing Becky's face into the top turnbuckle pad. There's the pin. One. Only a one count. Viper slides back in as well, and Lana looking up. Lana's going for Viper here. I'd say I would be surprised if Lana did come out. I mean, she's good. She's good at what she does. She's a fantastic valet. She's good at the odd match here and there. I wouldn't say she's a legitimate contender for the Women's Championship. It's possible she could win it. I think they should have gone with it maybe a couple of years ago when, well, I don't know, she was really hot a few years ago, wasn't she? The crowd were really all cheering about Lana all the time and this, that and the other, and maybe that was the best time to go for it, but at the moment it seems to have died down a bit though. But Becky locks in to disarm her ear on Viper, but Lana's back up and manages to break that submission up. Nice underhook suplex there by Becky on Lana. Now Becky drops to the pin here on Viper. Looks down and out. 1, 2. Only 2 counts. I think that little bit of time that Lana afforded Viper was enough for her to kick out. Viper now takes Becky up. Let her think about that vertical suplex for dropping down into the squat, showcasing that incredible strength And then into the suplex. My God, Lana's just taken Viper out. That's Lana's finishing maneuver, isn't it? 1, 2. Oh my God. I really thought Lana was going to win then. I really thought Lana had won that. I think that's a finisher maneuver, isn't it? Oh my God. Lana with the X Factor now as well. Becky catches her from behind. Becky now with Lana up on the shoulder. Nice. It's like a shoulder breaker, just dropping it onto her knee. Both ladies avoiding each other well. Becky throws Lana over the top. Now into the vertical suplex. Boom. Takes Lana down. Becky drops into the pin. 1, 2. No, only 1 count. Wow. Lana showing good resilience here. Knows it's a big opportunity. Fresh start. Fresh start in our SWE. This is the first time we've ever used Lana as well. I mean, we used her mostly because of the Rusev link, don't get me wrong. Lana knee in the back, taking both Viper and Becky down, drops into the pin on Viper. Oh my God. 2 count once again. I'm trying to stay impartial, but at the same time, I must admit, I don't want Lana to... Don't get me wrong. I've got nothing wrong with Lana at all. I'm just thinking... If this was a standard normal three-way match, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But because we want... Oh my God, Lana, what are you doing, Lana? Because we want to crown our first women's champion, I really want to make sure that we get the best talent available. I'm not quite sure Lana is quite at that level. Then again, if she wins here, then she proves she is, I suppose, if you look at it that way. Becky with a pin for the 1. Only 1 count. Lana back up, elbow in the back of Becky. Triple threat now getting pretty hectic. Viper sends Becky into the corner. As Lana just dealing more with the crowd than she's with her opponents. Oh, it's a stupid super. I don't like this superplex at all. I think it's so pointless. I mean, I enjoyed it the first few times. Now it's just so overused and it's just not realistic at all. A superplex to the outside is not realistic at all. All 3 ladies on the outside. Lana throws Becky back in and Viper slides back in as well. Lana with the boot in the back of the leg. And Lana's actually really showcasing some great ability here this evening. Actually dominating 2 much more well-known competitors. However, keeping them down for the 3 count is proving a lot more difficult. Lana now wrenching back at the leg and has the arm hooked as well. Becky's back up on her feet and a drop kick to the back of Lana, breaking the submission. Becky then now catches Lana in with a suplex. Lana drops the outside. Now Becky has a grounded Viper to try and finish off. Big clothesline and a second. Drop kick as well by Becky. Tried to bring Viper back up, but Viper with a rake to the eyes. Becky fighting back with the stiff forearm. Now into the disarmer once again. If Viper taps, Becky goes to take over Frankfurt. And Viper does tap and Becky does get the victory. Becky Lynch is joining Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai for the NXT UK Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Frankfurt. Whew. I was a little bit worried there. I thought Lana was going to win that for a moment, but there we go. Becky Lynch, thankfully for us, does get the victory. And we now know Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, and Becky Lynch, and 1 more. Either Paige, Nikki Cross, or Alpha Female will join them. Whew. It's been a cracker so far once again. I'm really enjoying this NXT UK roster. It's so much more packed full of talent than I ever expected, to be honest with you. So I'm really enjoying it. And now we get a chance to go into our main event picture, as we've got another cracking match for you. And here is that main event match. Finn Balor takes on Drew McIntyre. So first of all then, we have got Finn Balor. I think both these men in this match are potential future world champions here in this universe mode. Two very much main eventers for WWE for many years to come as well, I believe. And his opponent there is Drew McIntyre. I think a man who's going to have a massive future moving forward in WWE. Vince seems to be very much a big fan. And I feel like he's going to be pushed to the moon. Be interested to see what he gets to do at Mania. Right, and the bell goes. We are underway. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. Finn in a very quick early pin with that suplex. And not much up for grabs in this match. However, there's definitely going to be momentum up for grabs. That is so important in these universe modes. Momentum can make you an absolutely immense competitor. Nice forearm and then a nice takedown there by Finn Balor on McIntyre. Brings McIntyre back up, but McIntyre throws Finn over the top. Boot in the gut as well. So we are now only 2 episodes away from NXT TakeOver Frankfurt. We're going to have much shorter months, I feel like, because we're going to have a lot of NXT takeovers. Got a lot of things planned. So yeah, pretty cool. Next episode is going to be very interesting as well. We're going to have Only Lorcan and Danny Burch versus the Spetsnaz, which is Igor Dragunov. Oh, I've forgotten his name already. And Rusev. We're going to have Paige, Nikki Cross, Alpha Female in a Women's Championship match. And then our main event is a really weird one, actually. I don't know where I ended up with this one. But Dave Mastiff, the man who absolutely dominated Killian Dane in the previous episode, will be taking on Spud. Big old Spud. So that'd be interesting. Dragunov. That's his name. Igor Dragunov. Where McIntyre now gets Finn up in the fall-away slam position before slamming him face first into the mat. Back up to his feet now. I do like the black mat. I really do. I think it's nice. Just a nice different look to what we normally get. I like this entire arena. Is really cool, actually. It's subtle but very effective. Nice dropkick there by Finn. Rolls McIntyre over now, just looking for that surfboard, but slamming the knees into the mat. Very painful. Bringing McIntyre back up. McIntyre fights free now. Finn up on the shoulders. Nice drop Finn face first across that top rope. McIntyre went for the punt. Finn avoided it, and Finn catching McIntyre with the boot in the face. My throat's getting a bit rough now. All these... That's my 3rd video I'm recording of the day because I'm trying to get ahead because I'm away at the weekend and my throat is killing me now. I'm getting too much into this. Finn now bringing McIntyre away from the corner. We know what this normally means. It's time for a shotgun drop kick, which is normally followed up by Finn heading up to the top rope, looking for the coup de grace. He hits it as well. There's the pin. 1, 2. Wow. Finn with a very dominant victory over Drew McIntyre. Great momentum for Finn Balor moving forward. Of course, he'll be looking to get into the championship picture as soon as possible. And with victories like that, he's definitely going to be considered. So we've had 3 big matches in the last 3 episodes. We saw Walter defeat Pete Dunne. We've seen Dave Mastiff defeat Killian Dane. And now we've seen Finn Balor defeat Drew McIntyre. Be interested to see how we go moving forward. We've got a lot of interesting stuff to go through. That match I can't do. So I just realised I had a match planned for TakeOver that I can't do anymore because of other matches. I've got someone booked twice either way. Anyway, That's the end of tonight's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like. Of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back very, very soon for our next episode of NXT UK. But in the meantime, why not check out our Universe mode in New Japan Pro Wrestling? Why not check out random matches? Why not check out Fire Pro Wrestling World if it's actually working for a change? I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.